Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire today. And today I am in the mood for some Defect. So what I want to do is one thing that my Spire slaying mentor, Baylor Lord, has said is that the easiest way to get the Common Sense achievement is on Defect. Because these are Defect's common cards. So everything below stack here is what we're allowed to take to get that achievement. Notably, there's no powers, no ways to gain focus here. So I think what the deck is going to have to revolve around is things like vulnerable from Beam Cell and maybe the scaling from Claw. So like get hologram, Claw, Beam Cell, and maybe some Frost Orbs for a little bit of block. I'm not sure. It's going to be interesting, but I want to give it a shot. So I'm pretty sure we're not doing it on Ascension. I'm pretty sure every time I've gotten this achievement, I've done it on Ironclad, because Ironclad has Flex, which is a nice way to scale. Obviously, we're not taking rare colorless because we can't take any rare cards at all, which limits our option to random common relic. So I'm just going to take the common relic. Okay, we get a Dreamcatcher. So I guess we're going to get extra card rewards when we rest. It's not a horrible thing. Not the greatest thing in the world. And I probably want a lot of combats here to get as many card rewards as possible. Not the greatest map here. I'm probably going to go through this early shop. Try to get the Burning Elite. I also don't know if it's going to be possible to beat Act 4 under these restraints. It's definitely not going to be easy. But I'm probably going to try it anyway. And if we do it, we do it. If not, we just have to beat Act 3 to unlock the achievement. So I'm going to go here through the shop. Probably get an early strike remove if nothing else. Maybe dual cast will be cool to us. That was pretty cool. And yeah, without focus, orbs aren't going to be doing a ton for us. And obviously, unless we get like Inserter or something, we're not getting any orb slots. And right off the bat, we see a card I can't take, Consume. I guess a Sweeping Beam is good here. A little bit of draw, a little bit of area damage. Definitely things we're going to need. Let's see. I think I just dual cast here. Dual cast makes quick work of the early combats for Defect most of the time. I'm gonna take one to get that zap and play, so we can win next time we draw dual cast, and we do. Okay, I like a cool headed here. We're probably gonna want turbo at some point, but I think it's way too early for that now. We want to see like hologram first, but cool headed is good. It's gonna make it easier to take a compile driver in the future and give us a little passive block from our orb. Let's see. I think I actually just zap, defend here. Kind of stinks to miss a dual cast the first time. I don't want to be left with no orbs at all. But now I can full block thanks to the Frost Orb here. And hopefully I can remember to not take any uncommons or rares. It's, you know, usually you see good stuff and you want to take it. It's very easy to forget what you're trying to do. I know when I did the no relics achievement, I messed up a couple times because I accidentally took relics that I wasn't supposed to take. I guess Ball Lightning's fine here. I can't take either of these, so Ball Lightning it is. Really hard to make the orbs work for you when you don't have any focus. And yeah, there's our Runic Capacitor, so we're not getting orb slots that way. Maybe we'll see the Inserter as a boss relic, although I don't know that I'll even want it that much. Can I afford card remove and Beam Cell? I would like both of those. I think I can. So let's do that. Ditch a strike and give me the Beam Cell. Because Beam Cell is going to be our biggest source of damage. Getting vulnerable on things as a multiplier is going to be really helpful here. And with no more shops coming, I definitely don't want this. I think I'm going to Let's see. Probably take one more combat before I upgrade this beam cell. I'm just going to cool-headed defend here. Get my passive block going. Take the fight nice and slow. Let's see. If I do 16 right now, does he split? That takes me down to 46. He does not split. So I think I'm just going to block strike here. Try to set up a little bit better of a split. If I strike once, that takes him down to 34. And then the lightning will split. So I want to play sweeping beam and strike and slimed. Not the best split. What are you going to do though? Cry about it, I guess. Take some damage here. But I don't want to let these slimes hang around any longer than I have to. Sometimes you got to take damage. Yeah, and we're good. Cool. Finally get a potion. And I think I will take a second beam cell, because they're going to be so important to our damage output. Obviously we can't reprogram on this run. It's a fun thing to do. And I think with 2 beam cells, maybe upgrade the zap first. No, I'm actually going to upgrade sweeping beam first, because area damage is useful. And we're going to like the card draw. And now I get a free upgrade. Cool. So let's upgrade one of the beam cells. Maybe zap, you could argue for. I'm going to go with one of the beam cells. So we already have a ball lightning. And Ped Nib's going to be helpful for our damage output. Especially with the 2 beam cells. We just play everything here, yeah? Take 5 though. We haven't even seen a claw yet. Just a little discouraging. We get a block potion. And go for the eyes and charge battery are both good takes. I think I'm going to go with the charge battery first, because I haven't added any block cards yet, other than the 1 frost orb. And let's try this burning elite. Okay, these aren't horrible potions. It's just a max health sentry. I think we'll be okay here. Probably use that block potion next turn, I would assume. See what happens though. I'm going to zap first, then cool-headed. Oh, and charge battery here is great. Extra energy next turn is going to be helpful. And right away, I'm glad I upgraded the sweeping beam. Although, I'm not glad that I didn't draw it. Would have been nice to draw. Lightning not doing what I want it to, so I think I'm just going to strike, defend, and use this block potion. And hopefully we can kill the front one next turn. Yeah, even got to pen nib that sweeping beam. Pretty nice. Fight's going pretty well. Let's see here. I don't think I'm ever killing unless Zap does something cool for me. We play everything anyway though, right? So, yeah, awesome. Alright, this is a really good burning elite. Do take a little more here though. Oh no, we don't. We win. And Singing Bowl, there's some scaling. So now we can skip cards for health. That's going to be pretty helpful. We get a fire potion. And do I take a turbo? We have a tiny little bit of card draw. I'm obviously going to take any holograms that I see. And I'm not the biggest fan of rebound here. I think it's still too early for a turbo. Maybe I just take max health here. If I take the turbo, I'm definitely going to want to upgrade cool-headed. I only have one more upgrade coming, unless we get lucky with events. Yeah, give me the turbo. It's more of a late game pick. Could get in our way a little bit, but I think we'll be alright. See what dual cast does. It does good things. Awesome. And I just kill. That was a nice fight. Flex potion's pretty good. And I can't take chill. So do I want a second ball lightning? I don't think I do. I think I want max HP here. And we've already added, what, 7 cards to the deck? I guess I'll take an event here. Oh, and the event is a fight. So maybe we'll take another event after this. Yeah, I think I just... With the Vuln, I'm going to take 5 here. And the lightning's being cool. Help us get this jerk thief out of here. Yeah, and maybe I am liking this turbo already. Yeah, I'm not killing anybody, right? So just block. Okay, now you're dead, yeah. Cool. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. And a focus potion. That is going to be very useful for an important fight at some point. So I'm going to hold on to that, because that's literally the only way I have to get focus. And I think I want a second cool-headed. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to take another event, and we get the mushrooms. Let's anger the mushrooms. Let's see here. I think I can kill the front one, yeah? We might even be able to pen nib that sweeping beam for the back, too. See how it goes. Let's see. Let's turbo and cool-headed first. Okay, we get the beam cell. We don't get to pen nib, but we do. I'm actually going to save this pen nib for damage in the next fight. Just let the lightning kill him. And 3 cards we can't take. At least we get max health when we can't take cards like that. That's pretty cool. And I guess I upgrade one of the cool-headeds. Probably more important than the zap or the dual cast. Yeah, I think with the turbo I want more card draw. And we have some decent potions for this fight. Hopefully we can take him okay. He doesn't quite transform now. I'm not going to play the strike because I don't want him to transform until next turn. So I'm going to play the charge battery for extra energy here. And this hopefully isn't going to backfire on us. Do get the card draw, so I think we're fine. Yeah. And even with that Frost Orb just giving us 2 passive block, I think we're going to be fine for the rest of this fight now. So let's dual cast, cool-headed, and I think I just defend here. I'm not going to beam cell or zap, just defend, full block. Okay, and charge battery's good here. And we full block again, cool. Alright, this feels like, I mean, I guess we just play everything, so there's nothing to think about. Could transform if I use a potion, but I don't think I need to. We're not taking that much damage here. 6 is fine. Let's see. So I want a sweeping beam before I dual cast to do as much damage to him as possible here. So we'll do that. And then I don't think it's probably worth playing the charge battery for energy next turn. I think I just want a cool-headed here. Not the best drop pile. Maybe it'd be worth it to turbo and cool-headed. And maybe play some damage or something. I think we're fine. Yeah, next turn's gonna suck, but be alright. I'm gonna leave the frost in there though, so we at least block a little bit. Oh, and we got a cool-headed. Awesome. So now I think we full block. Yeah. Don't even need to play that, but I will anyway. Because it's fun to play cards, right? I cool-headed first, I think. Okay, double beam cell is nice here. Oh, well, that's fine. Do that. Then play the other beam cell. And then I could dual cast for block here. We only take one if I just defend, though. So I think that's fine. Alright. I guess it's better to let the lightning do its thing. A little more damage on him that way. Because otherwise he would curl up and we wouldn't get to do any damage. Our lightning would have just hit his block. Let's see. Cool-headed full blocks here. So I should dual cast first, I think. Then cool-headed. Then I can even defend and play the good beam cell. I could take one if I play the other one. I don't think that's necessary. Should have enough Vol to end the fight here. Just gonna defend, dual cast. Then we sweeping beam. Let's see. I think maybe I do turbo, cool-headed, and zap to get a zap in play. The lightning in play. And then we win. Alright, nice easy Guardian fight. 3 cards we can't take, but we do get max HP, which is pretty cool. And, maybe this is a time for Black Star. I don't know how strong we're going to be against elites. They might be kind of hard for us to beat. I definitely don't want Velvet Choker with these 0-cost cards that we have. And especially since like the main scaling we're going to find is Claw, of all things. So hopefully we see some Claw cards at some point. Which is not a phrase I've uttered very often. The Calling Bell gives us a curse to work around. It gives us 3 relics now, which could be good. But I think I actually want this Black Star, because it could potentially give us a lot of scaling. Which is something that's going to be hard for us to come by otherwise. So yeah, let's try it. We have some decent potions. Hopefully we can tackle at least a couple elites a sacked. And there's a 3 elite path. And it's not the most unreasonable one. Probably try to get this early one. If things aren't going well, maybe I'll veer into the fire and then just go for the 2 in the back. After the shop and the other fire. Yeah. Happy taking some events here too. What I'm not happy with is this first turn. At least I get to pen Nimbus Strike and with Vol on it. That's something. Part of the reason why I didn't want to take that turbo though, because it gets in the way of draws sometimes. God, it'd be nice if we saw another attack right now. I'm gonna up our odds of killing the front guy by playing the zap, I think. We're probably gonna take 20 here though. But it's only 5 more than usual, right? And I'd like to kill these guys so they don't steal my money before I get to a shop. So we'll see what happens. Now I beam cell you, sweeping beam here. Then we dual cast and win. Not the worst fight. Steam Barrier Plus is maybe okay. I do like upgraded cards. Maybe I want the Ball Lightning. We don't have that much damage. Yeah, give me the upgraded Ball Lightning. Probably be done taking those now, though. And oh boy, yeah. It's rough when that happens. And we get transform 2. Now, I'm not going to transform 2 because there's a risk that they could transform into uncommons or rares. And then we'd have to remove those to get the achievement. So, give me the mutagenic strength. And I don't want apparitions here, right? Maybe they're not bad. I'm going to refuse, though. And we'll see how this goes. Another rough turn 1. Let's see here. Can't even pet Nib yet. That's pretty sad. We just play everything, though. Hopefully not die here. Not dying would be cool. Yeah, we just barely kill him. Okay. I don't think I want a Gambler's Brew, although maybe I should take it. I feel like the damage potions are going to be more useful to me. And I think I do want more card draw, so give me this upgraded Compile Driver. It's going to draw 1 at worst. And sometimes it's going to draw 2. I think I should probably... let's see. I don't know if I've got 3 elites in me here. It's tempting with the Black Star. But we could very easily just die turn 1 here. What would I upgrade? Fuck it. We got potions. It's book stabbing. Let's see. Definitely need to cool-headed here. Ooh. Rough turn. I think there's a better turn for me to use a potion, though. Not this one. Let's see. Okay. Let's turbo compile. And God, it's gonna suck if we don't draw an attack next turn. Maybe I should have focus potioned here. I was hoping I would be able to beat him without it. It's gonna be tight though. Yeah, and we don't draw an attack to use with Pen Nib. 18. I guess we're not dead yet. Yet being the operative word. Okay, and I get to do 20 here. So we do kill with the bomb at the very least. Maybe we don't even need it. Yeah, we don't. Cool. And we get White Beast Statue and Dead Branch. Okay. Dead Branch is kind of huge here. That gives us a way to get like uncommon and rare cards without them actually being in our deck. So that's pretty cool. And I think I probably want another charged battery the way our health is looking. I wish it was upgraded, but actually maybe with Dead Branch stack is good. We don't really have anything that exhausts though at the moment, other than the voids from the turbo. So I'm going to take a charged battery. Hopefully we get some health here. We get bites. Kind of a good thing. Especially since we have a way to boost our max health. Yeah, give me bites. Cool. I know they're not the usual cards, but the gray banner means that they are common cards, so we're allowed to have them. So why not? I can't think of any reason. Gives us a chance to heal some. I think I'm gonna play charge battery here. Keep us a little safer next turn, theoretically. We could just die to this guy right now, though. Very possible. Yeah, and a draw order like this is what's going to do it. Let's see. Can I survive with potions? I don't think I can. If there's a way for me to dual cast the, I mean, we're dead here. No matter what I do, right? So let's just use all the potions. See how close we can get. Means I should have used this beforehand. I need to play this bite for health. Right. Dual cast does what, 20? These do the same amount of damage. I'm gonna need the lightning though, aren't I? Yeah, we still die. Oh well. Didn't go down without a fight. That's a shame. That felt like I was promising when we got Dead Branch, but yeah, I guess I was a little over ambitious taking that elite. But we'll try it. Try it again. Run it back a couple times. It's definitely a hard achievement to get, so I'm not surprised it's going to take multiple attempts. And again, these options, good lord. Random rare, 3 potions, or a rare card. So I'm restricted to either 3 potions or random boss relic. And I guess that means I want a boss swap here. Maybe the potions would help us take this early elite and then get the burning at the end. I really hate potions as a starting bonus though. Just so ephemeral, you know? You only get 1 chance at them. Let's swap a starting relic. That's something I don't do a lot. Can be fun. It can make the run really hard too if you get a bad one. But let's find out. Okay, curse key. We're definitely gonna have to play around curses a bit, but 4 energy is strong. So that's not horrible. And I think I can afford to defend 3 times here. It really gets it's really weird getting used to not having your lightning orb at the start, but it's not necessarily the worst thing. It makes dual cast a little worse, because a lot of times that'll just be a dead draw for you. But 4 energy is powerful. We could theoretically end up with a 6 energy deck here. And obviously I can't take either of these, so give me a charged battery. Not going to be super useful. I guess, again, I don't want to risk the transforming into a card I can't have, because then I just have to remove it later. So let's just upgrade the zap, so we can always play that. Replace the orb that we lost. The other nice thing about the swap is now we can't see Frozen Core. So if you're not somebody who likes Frozen Core, then you don't have to worry about running into it when you boss swap. And I think for damage, I probably want this beam cell here, although the cool-headed would be nice. Hopefully we see another one. I wouldn't even mind a cold snap, honestly. And we get to play everything here, which is cool. Can I kill the back one if I focus damage? I think maybe I can. Yeah, cool. So take 0. Definitely noticing these early fights going pretty well with 4 energy. And we get a hologram. Yeah, absolutely. I want a lot of holograms this run. Where's my sweeping beam from last run, though? Be nice right about now. I think I probably need to kill this one. And we'll just deal with the weekend from the fat gremlin. Try to kill him next, we'll see. At least we get to mostly full block here. And I guess since it doesn't do anything, just target the shield gremlin. Because I can't get by the block to get the fat one. Yeah, this is a turn. This is a great turn. Look at all this extra energy I have. Just play all the cards. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, we're charge battering. I think I want to strike and then dual cast. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Could have gone a lot worse, honestly. Not a horrible fight. And we get a cold snap. Okay, just what I asked for. Can't take Sunder, obviously. Shouldn't take Stack, because I don't know why you'd ever want Stack. And yeah, our deck's not great right now, but I want to take this elite. Because without the ability to get strong cards, all you really have left is relics to increase your power. So fighting elites is important, and we're going to need to do a lot of it. Which is why I took the Black Star last run, even though it was probably a little too ambitious. We weren't left with a lot of option. I could full block if I dual cast this. I don't think I want to, though. I'd rather have it in play, giving me passive block every turn, because this is a long fight. And it didn't take us too long to kill that front one, so it should be pretty easy from here. Yeah, especially with 4 energy and draws like this. So now as long as we get 1 defense card, we're safe for the rest of this fight with the 2 Frost in play. So that's pretty cool. We're at most taking 5 in any particular instance. So I'm not going to dual cast here, because I want those conditions to remain. Let's see. We're relatively safe next turn. I will zap here, because we can either draw something to kill him, which we did. And here's all our block. That's fine. Alright. A pretty good elite. Regal Pillow isn't the greatest relic, but we do get a power potion. And I could take a Steam Barrier, but I don't want it. Because with 4 energy, 0 cost cards aren't as useful. Let's see. Guess I full block here. Always stinks when the zap's at the back. Bottom of the deck. But I can just hologram strike and kill. So let's do that. And there's a sweeping beam. I'll take that for sure. Card draw and area damage. Both things we want. I don't want money from that jerk. And I got a curse for a molten egg. That is a good trade. Now all the attack cards we see are going to be upgraded. So I'll definitely take more beam cells and, you know, obviously anything really. Take a couple here. Take 1 rather. That's fine. I guess I hologram zap here, because why not? Alright, not bad. Not a bad fight. Barrage Plus. I don't know if we have the Orb Gen to make that good. It does literally 0 if we draw it before we draw an Orb card. So I'm going to say no. And let's see. I'm going to take the Fire now and upgrade the Sweeping Beam, I think. Okay, rough first turn. Not a much better second turn here. Although I do get the hologram Sweeping Beam with Vulm. So that's kind of nice. I don't think I dual cast here. No, I should dual cast here. Get the fight moving along. Very nice of the slimes to not attack me. I'll take it. Can't usually count on slimes to be nice to you. Cool. Easy fight. I think I like a dex potion over a weak potion, just slightly. And I think I learned my lesson about taking the early turbo last time. Although we do have a hologram this time, so maybe it's better. I think I want this sweeping beam. Because there aren't a lot of ways for us to get card draw. It's basically cool-headed, sweeping beam, and compile driver, I think. And we definitely want card draw. He's regenerating too. I feel like I need this colors potion right now. Okay, a little more damage. Not the worst thing in the world. Guess we hologram that. Play it again. Kind of sucks that we drew our curse already. And I think I want to dual cast this right away. Cold snap. Charged battery is probably going to be a detriment to us, so I'm not going to play it. Yeah, because we're not drawing 5 attacks this turn. Yeah, I think we just got to take the hit here. Guess defend helps a tiny little bit. Blocks like 2. Oh no. That's bad. Nothing we can do about it either. Except take a bunch of damage. That was a rough draw order. Got more health, that's cool. And I definitely want another beam cell, especially this upgraded one. You can maybe argue for the ball lightning since I already have a beam cell. I do want orbs in play. And I think the beam cell is the thing I would upgrade right now. So yeah, actually give me the ball lightning. And then we'll probably upgrade the beam cell before the boss here. Okay. Can I kill either of you? I can. So let's do that and take 0. Nice easy fight. And I can't take FTL. I already talked about the problems with barrage. We gave away our starting thing. So give me a compile driver. That's more draw. And as promised, I'm going to upgrade the beam cell. Hologram would also be a good upgrade here, but we can get that at some other point. And I love drawing zap turn 1. That's awesome. The only thing that would be better is if we also saw our beam cell. I think I just cold snap strike here. Could argue that maybe I should hologram the zap. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Hologram the zap and then cold snap. I think we're going to need the passive damage from that lightning for most of this fight. And yeah, with the Vuln, I think I should strike here. Especially since we're getting weakened from our curse. Really got to push damage against this jerk. Okay. I love compile drawing 2 consistently as well. That's really helpful. I'm kind of skeptical about the claim that it's easiest on Defect. Just because Defect doesn't get any focus from their common cards. So you're really reliant on, I don't know what, I guess just vulnerable and, you know, the theoretical scaling we could get from a claw. But I want to try it. Because if I thought nothing else, it's a fun type of run that I haven't tried before, you know. Okay. Cards we can't take. I was liking last run when I could get health for the cards I wasn't taking. Unfortunate that that's not the case anymore. These are pretty rough boss relics. Obviously, I don't want Pandora's box because it could give us a bunch of rare and uncommon cards that we then have to remove. So I guess it's between Inserter and Sacred Bark. I guess Inserter is scaling, right? Even if we don't focus, having more orbs in play is going to keep us safe if they're frost. Give us passive damage if they're zap, yeah. If they're lightning, rather. So maybe that's something that's going to be helpful. Definitely want to go to a shop. Maybe even 2 shops. We'll see. I'm going to start here to the right. Oh, look at this. Compile driver helping out. Thanks to the draw 2. Of course I had to draw that. We need to remove that curse as soon as possible too. Just the other reason why I really want to go to a shop here. Because being weakened once per deck cycle is not very good. But we just win here, yeah? I can even play more cards for fun. I do think I take a second beam cell now. Because that Vuln's important. And they give me bites again. That's funny. These are upgraded bites. Thanks to the Molten Egg. And we haven't removed any strikes yet. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to take these bite pluses. That's really cool. I can't remember the last time I had bites with Molten Egg. I like it. And I can instantly get some HP back. That's pretty cool. Definitely remove the doubt. I think I'd buy a cool-headed here for sure. And then what? Look at these potions too. I could stock up on focus potions right now. That seems like an awesome thing to do. And we've got the money for it, right? I'm going to discard this Dex potion. Buy these 2 focus potions. And then I'm going to buy the waffle as well to get some of my HP back. Even though it's not healing us. 7 max health with bites seems like a good thing to have. There. That was a really good shop. Probably overspent a little bit, but how often do you get healing? Not very often. We got a lot of good things from this. Alrighty. Nice easy chosen fight. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe I need this Streamline Plus now. Maybe. It's a little more focused damage. And it reduces the... Yeah, and we have 1 hologram. Yeah, give me those. We haven't... the claws are being bashful. Usually you get offered all kinds of claws and you don't want them. Now I actually want claws, and they're nowhere to be found. Probably hologram now, yeah? Yeah, let's upgrade hologram. And we're going to be getting a lot of upgrades because we have healing from bites now. Bite pluses even. It's really cool. Let's see. Obviously we got to kill this one. And I guess cool-headed full blocks, yeah? Let's just do that. Do get weakened. And attacked, of course. Because of this jerk. Let's see. What's the best way to play this? Compile. I don't think compile bite kills. Huh. What do I hologram here? Probably cold snap, I guess. Especially since I probably want to dual cast for block right now. No, I'm taking a bunch of damage instead. I really wanted that gremlin dead though, so I guess it's worth it. And what do we care about taking damage? Because we can heal with our bites. You could stop attacking like anytime. I'd be totally fine with that. He doesn't want to though. I don't want to stop attacking you. Let's see. I don't think we're ever killing this dude with these attacks. So just try to get the fight over with. Alright, now I can kill him though. And I guess charge battery here? Yeah. Energy seems important for next turn. We're not getting attacked. That's a nice bonus. Give me the streamline. Alright. We're basically done. Hopefully I get to bite a few more times before the fight's over. Once at least anyway. Let's do compile driver. Try to draw another bite, and I did. That'll be it though. That's fine. That went pretty well. And we get more healing in the Eternal Feather. So now I'm definitely going to be resting. And here's my claw. Is it too late? I mean, I said I wanted it. I guess I should take it. Not normally a card you're excited about. But it does technically scale itself. And yeah, upgrade my cool-headed. Having a fully upgraded deck is going to make this go a lot better. I mean, I still need the blue key. Not that I should be even attempting Act 4. And there's another shop coming. So yeah, open this. Oh my god, ice cream would be so nice. I feel like I should probably... We got another doubt too, which sucks. Now we can remove it. I'm going to take the ice cream. Hopefully I don't regret it. And I'm not going to take another curse. But we do gain max health. And then I'll be able to bite it back. What am I upgrading here? Charge battery, I guess. And honestly, I'm not sure. I might remove dual cast. Just because it's so unreliable on turn 1. Although it does help us a little bit now. A little tiny bit. Like the charge batteries with the ice cream too. That's pretty cool. I don't like compile driver when I have no orbs. Which is another reason to remove the dual cast. Let's see. Probably hologram, something that gives me draw, yeah? So sweeping beam. Compile driver is a tiny bit more damage, and it's the same draw if I play cold snap first, so let's do it that way. Okay. Taking a lot here. Which I guess means I want to bite, huh? 15 sucks. Hopefully we can bite it back before the fight's over. Doesn't look like we can though. Don't want that potion. Do I want another cold snap or do I want another cool-headed? I feel like I want more draw than and cool-headed's a good upgrade, so I'll take that. Because that's like the only draw cards in the common pool. Now we remove the curse. Do have to take one more curse. Hopefully we can get some money to remove that one too. Hopefully it's not something crippling. I guess I like an event here. Yeah, deck's getting kind of big. I don't mind an event here. We get to spin the wheel. Oh boy. What horrible things are going to happen to me here. Okay, money. There's my money to remove the last curse. That's pretty cool. And we don't need to rest for 3, so let's upgrade the card draw. I wouldn't mind 2 shops in Act 3, because it'd be nice to remove multiple things, but We might be stuck with that dual cast for the foreseeable future. I think I cool-headed. Okay, beam cell's good. Maybe I want to hologram that beam cell. Get rid of his artifact as soon as possible. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to streamline to make that cheaper. And deal damage, obviously. And we got 2 layers of his artifact gone already, which is good. See, now there's no way for me to know what they're going to steal from me. And I probably don't even care. Like, what are they going to steal that's realistically going to cause me problems? Feels like nothing to me. So I'm just going to keep attacking this dude. That blocks 14, then we just take the 8 from the back dude. Yeah. I'm not going to draw with no energy. Although there are a couple 0 costs. It's only draw 1. I'll just heal the 3. Oh, they stole my claw. That's my scaling. That's funny. I don't really care that much. I'm going to try to get it back, though. And obviously just save energy here. Yeah. Save energy with ice cream. I don't mind taking 2. Nothing we can't heal. And there's my zap. I wanted to zap too. Here I was saying I didn't care what they stole from me, and they managed to steal the exact cards that I wanted to keep. What a bunch of jerks. I think I just cool-headed cold snap here. Actually, no, dual cast now. At full blocks. Doesn't quite full block. Because the little jerk in the back's attacking me for 8. But that's fine. Alright, now I get the beam cell on him. We streamline you. Just play everything. Except I'm not going to defend here. I'm going to save energy. Again, taking 2 isn't the end of the world. I think this is charge battery, hologram charge battery. Maybe argue for hologram cool-headed. Yeah, let's hologram cool-headed instead. Draw, since I still have energy. And then I guess sweeping beam here. Cool. And I'll just defend. Almost block half of a little bit more than half of hyper beam. That's not horrible. And we do have the scaling of the inserter now. So that's pretty helpful. I'm not going to play anything that's not an attack. Yeah. Alright, I think that's a full block. 15. No, we take 1. I can live with 1. We take 0 if I evoke the Frost Orb, so let's just do that. And there, finally, we got our claw scaling now. I can even hologram the claw. Look at that. Putting in work. Love to see it. This fight went pretty well, though. Surprisingly easy. Look at the cards I can't take. There was a nice echo form there for me. Get saddled with a curse or 2 things I don't want. Guess a curse it is. Okay. Not the greatest relics. Tiny bit more healing. Blood Vial when we already have bites is funny. Mercury Hourglass is okay, I guess. And we will see more card rewards from the prayer wheel, although probably not that many. Where are the shops at? Ooh, they're all early, so we do get stuck with the curse. Hopefully it's not a bad one. Guess that means just go to the shop now then, huh? And try to take some events towards the end. Yeah. Kind of a rough act layout with the curse key. What are you gonna do though? Let's see. I guess cool-headed. I can hologram beam cell. Let's do that. That full blocks for me. And we could probably just kill the spiker with lightning here. Shouldn't be too hard. I guess I can afford to hit him. I mean, we take one, but we heal it right back. I actually want to see the order this happens in. Do I heal first and then take the damage? No, I heal simultaneously. That's pretty cool. Never know how spiker mechanics are going to work. What order the effects are going to happen in. So I guess I hit him and then he hit me and then I healed off of it. Strange. Alright, nice easy fight. Double card rewards. 3 awesome cards I can't take. Very sad. 3 more awesome cards I can't take. Yeah. That's the way it goes. Oh, look at this. Wow. Omamori. So this is preemptively removing my next curse. That's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. Singing Bowl's back too, which is kind of cool, but I like not having curses. And maybe I buy this fairy. I mean, my current potions aren't bad. Fairy feels like maybe overkill. What would I remove? Dual cast. Yeah, let's remove dual cast. Because I want my orbs to be in their orb slots, doing their job. And yeah, we don't have any... I guess that banner means that this doesn't count as a... it's an uncommon... It's a common curse, right? That's not going to ruin my achievement. I'm not really sure how that works. Hopefully it counts. We're going to find out. Or I'm going to die miserably. That's possible too. Not really sure which is going to happen. This is an interesting run though. If nothing else. Obviously just save the energy here. Kind of hype getting both the sweeping beams turn 1. And both the beam cells for that matter. Let's see. Obviously we can zap for free. Put this on you. This on you. And take a bite out of crime. It's a very surprisingly chill Darklings fight. Cultist Potion. Maybe worth taking over Focus? I don't think so though. Maybe worth taking over Power Potion, although that Power Potion is the only way we're getting any powers. We are doing a lot of physical attacks though, aren't we? And the Power Potion could be a dud. Not sure. I'm actually going to take this Cultist Potion. And do I want another charge battery? I think if it was upgraded, I'd take it. I'm not going to take an unupgraded one. And I don't think I need a 3rd sweeping beam. It is card draw and area damage. I think we're fine though. Would have been nice to have Singing Bowl Prayer Wheel. Maybe I should have thought about that harder. I think I'm going to like not having a curse though. It's usually a pretty good thing. Oh, and we get to see a bonus shop. It does nothing for me. That's a shame. Lose all my gold? I guess that's fine. No more shops coming. Yeah, 56 bucks. Guess I recall here. And let's take this elite. See how things go. Could go really poorly. Maybe it won't though. Guess they did slight wrong order there. Let's see. Guess I just hologram, charge battery, live that way. Where's all my orbs? Okay, there's one. Maybe shouldn't have drawn there. Missed my lightning orb. Although we have one now, so it's fine. Gonna defend first for the slow. I should be kind of saving energy though, especially with all the draw we have coming next turn. So I'm just gonna bite here and save 2. Yeah. This is a good draw. Now I guess I just play. Let's see here. We take 2 if I play 1 defend. I think I'm fine with that. And just ball lightning. Claw for sure. Kind of feel like maybe I want to save energy a little bit though, because his attacks are going to start getting bigger. Yeah. Yeah, see, they're already starting to get bigger. Let's charge battery, zap, defend, cold snap, bite. At least we can keep our health mostly topped off with the bites. Let's see. I think a hologram cool-headed here. Let's do that. Okay. Now we have a lot of draw. It's all attack, so I guess the order doesn't really matter that much. There's that streamline I've been waiting for. Looks like we take a lot here. I'm just gonna double bite and then streamline. Yeah, Giant Head is starting to do some giant damage. So I guess I want to play all the blocks. Well, Cold Snap blocks more. Let's see. Maybe a little greedy of me to try to do this without using a potion, but kind of feel like it's not necessary. Maybe I'm very wrong. We're certainly taking some big hits here. 17 more. Let's see. Definitely get a double sweeping beam here. Okay, and I think with Streamline, Hologram, Streamline, we just win. Can definitely afford to bite once. Might be able to afford to bite a second time. We'll see. Does that kill? It does kill. Cool. Alright, not horrible. And we get Vajra. That's pretty cool. And a second hologram. Yes. I've been waiting. It was even upgraded without the egg. Definitely want more holograms in this deck. And hopefully we can heal off of this Joker a little bit. It's far from guaranteed though. I don't like all my orbs being on the bottom. What are you gonna do though? Cry about it. That's what I'm gonna do. Have we played Streamline yet? We haven't. So I think that means Claw, Hologram Claw, Hologram Claw, and Bite. And there's our Streamline. Another good hologram target. I'm actually gonna ball lightning here because I don't want to draw with no energy. Take a big hit. Take 10 or whatever that was. Not the greatest. Loving these upgraded bites though. Health goes down, goes right back up. Might be a kill. I hope it's a kill. It's not. Take a bunch here. It's okay. Our deck is mostly upgraded, so if we have to rest, it's not the end of the world. I mean, another hologram, yeah. Over Bias Cog is sad. Bias Cog's pretty good, but again, only, and this is a free chest, right? Yeah, Omamori. Bag of Preparation. Is this, I have to skip that, unfortunately. To go to Act 4. Do I want to heal the full here? I don't think so, because I just talked about probably resting at the fire. I'm not going to try that other elite. Time Eater is going to be tough. And we have to beat Time Eater to get the achievement. I'm going to keep my max HP, thank you very much. We get Falling. I don't mind losing a Defend. I kind of wish there were some common powers in the game, but I guess they decided they didn't want powers to be common. That is typically how you scale. Yeah, do I care about upgrading any of this? No, rest. Nice big sleep on the fancy pillow. Okay, this is pretty cool. So streamline, sweeping beam kills one. And then I guess I could hologram, but I'd rather just block, since I can't play any of the cards anyway. Now we'll bite everything back here. Hologram, what? Streamline. Looks like we're taking a fair amount here. At least I can bite it. And I don't want those. Maybe this barrage is good now. We still have a ton of orb gen, but we do have, you know, unlimited orb slot gen. So yeah, give me this. Good way to do damage. And we gotta face down the transient. Scary. Pretty spooky. He could knock us for a lot for sure. But I have claw on my side. One whole claw. Scaling itself infinitely. At least compile driver draws now. That's good. And yeah, I see no reason not to get my health back. Let's do that. Not like the lightning orbs are doing that much for us. Although they would have helped this turn, wouldn't they? We're fine though. I'm gonna save energy here. It might be helpful. Yeah, so this is a good turn. Because now I can streamline, hologram streamline. And I guess charge battery, since I don't need the damage or the health. Charge battery is the same as saving energy. But I get to play a card this way. Which is way more fun than not playing a card. I guess I better compile here. And I think I get bailed out by hologram streamline, except I can't draw it. It's not there. So I guess just bite. 13. Yeah, we're taking a little bit here. That's fine though. Oh no, we don't even take anything. Orbs got us. And I don't want those. One more beam cell is maybe okay. Vulnerable is the way we're doing most of our damage. So yeah, let's try it. And now I get to upgrade Cold Snap, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. So, Act 4 is probably not happening with this sort of deck. Although I'm going to try. But I am also going to spend potions to make sure we beat Time Eater. So I'm definitely going to use this Cultist Potion right now. Because that's going to scale us. And I'm probably going to use the Focus Potions at some point. But it's kind of worthless if we don't have Frost in the deck. Or in our orb slots. I guess I'll play Beam Cell Ball Lightning then. Get a little bit of passive damage. Time Eater's a jerk. Definitely not easy to beat, and I'm definitely going to want mostly Frost Orbs to be in my orb slots. So, let's see here. Play the Claw. Get that scaling. Get going. Probably want to... Let's see, can I play 4 more cards? If I hologram Beam Cell, that's 2 more. I think it's probably worth doing. Or no, what am I saying? Hologram Claw. Yeah, that's 4 more card plays. And that scales our Claw to the moon. So let's do it that way. Take some damage here. Again, I'm probably going to have to use a Focus Potion. In fact, I'm going to. Maybe I can get away with just one of them. I'm not sure, though. Let's use them both. And now Barrage is pretty good. Because I want to get this achievement. I'm not super concerned with beating Act 4. It'd be nice. I'm going to try it. This is a horrible draw. You can see why I want Frost to be in all my orb slots. To stop shit like that from happening. So that's cool-headed. That's good. Charge battery. Okay. That's pretty good slots right there. Obviously we just barrage streamline, yeah. Health's getting down there already. Maybe I overdid it on the potions. Don't know that I care though. Because now I can claw, hologram the barrage. Because this shit hits like a truck. That just kills, yeah? Alright. I'm pretty sure that means we just got the common sense achievement. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I can buy some nice potions and we can get a decent attempt at Act 4 here. Got $99. I even get to upgrade a Defend. It's crazy how many upgrades we have in this deck just from the one egg. Don't be stupid and buy any cards you can't have. Not the greatest potions, honestly. This is kind of extra. Doesn't really do anything for us. And yeah, I really hope the Curse of the Bell. It does have the banner. I hope it counts as a common card. We'll find out when the achievement either pops or doesn't. So I can only buy one of these potions. I guess Flex Potion can help us get through Shield and Spear faster on a good turn. So I'll take that. Yeah. I could even buy this recursion, which I don't think I want. Oh wait, no, I can afford 2 potions. What am I saying? I don't know math. So give me 2 potions then. And we're getting attacked by both first turn. A little sad. We do get an orb and some draw. We even get to scale the claw. And I think I want to save energy over biting for a little bit of damage. Because we're taking a bunch here. And we're going to be taking even more of these next 2 turns. If I don't have energy to block with. Let's see. Probably need to hologram Sweeping Beam here. Because I have no good cards in my hand. And I need what little draw I can get. Alright, Cold Snap is good. I'd like not to take all this damage. Maybe I should have used that Flex Potion that turn. Meteor Strike. Yeah. Meteor Strike kills. Bailed hard by the Meteor Strike. Love to see it. Yeah, now I can just cool-headed and get a bunch of energy back. And I can even bite. Let's do a lot of biting to heal me. Compile's good. Let's see. The best way to do this. If I played one last card, I could actually hologram Meteor Strike right now. That'd be kind of funny. How am I blocking this? If I charge battery, hologram charge battery a few times. I guess that's how. And then hologram full blocks. That means I can even hologram barrage. So let's do that. Okay. Do we actually have a prayer beating the heart right now? It'd be cool if it were true. I don't know how true it is. With 1 potion and a prayer, I can actually bite back to pretty decent level of health. Cool. Could have gone a lot worse. We got Shuriken. There's some scaling. I don't think I want any of these cards. All right, Heart. It's just you versus me with a bunch of common cards in my deck. I guess hologram cool-headed. The faster I get all these frost orbs, the better, yeah. And I guess play the claw. Yeah, if I had focus potions here, it'd be really nice, but maybe I didn't need all those to get by Time Eater. I really wanted to get the achievement, though, so what are you going to do? A little bit of scaling there. We're not dead yet. This is a tough turn, though. Hologram cool-headed. Like your life depends on it, because it does. Yeah. Doesn't look like we're beating the Heart. That's okay, though. It was a fun run. And I think that probably was easier than trying to get that achievement on Ironclad. I just want to look and see if it popped or not. Let's look at the stats. Common sense. All right, cool. So, with that, we'll call that a run and an episode. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.